Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
My name is Roger Chen, and I work at the University of San Francisco. My field basically is the innovation and a strategy, and I represent basically two centers. So one is, as you can see here, from the, we call it CAPS, University of San Francisco Center for Asia Pacific Studies, and also another center is the Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific. It's also part of an interview program I'm doing for the center. The name of the interview program is called the Silicon Valley Asia Business Talk, where we kind of interview successful Asian business leaders as well as entrepreneurs. So yeah, Stacey, yeah, please.
So I don't
briefly
know.
Introduce yourself.
So to begin with, I don't know how I fit in that description you just said, Silicon Valley entrepreneur.
You are part of Silicon Valley, right?
A little bit further up. But anyway, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks everyone for joining. So my name is Stacey Ma. I'm currently the Executive Vice President of Pharmaceutical Development and Manufacturing at Gilead Sciences, which is a biopharmaceutical company. My entire career has been in the biopharmaceutical company for close to almost 30 years. I spent over 2 decades in another very famous biopharmaceutical biotech company in the Bay Area, Genentech, and then Roche. And then after 20-some years there, I also joined a startup in the Bay Area, Sound Biotechnology, which is a cell gene therapy company, and built up a whole tech ops or manufacturing organization there from ground up. After 3.5 years as Sound Biotechnology, I joined Gilead in mid-2022, so at the tail end of the COVID pandemic era, and I have been there almost 3 years. So it's really a pleasure to be here to talk a little bit about kind of the intersection of technology and biotechnology.
Exciting trends/opportunities in pharmaceutical industry.
We're talking about a lot of changes or challenges. Any kind of bright spots, like exciting things you want people to be aware, beside these challenges and uncertainties, brought up by all sorts kind of reasons, could be technologies, whatever, in your pharmaceutical industry, make people be more positive in a sense.
About AI or about
No, actually,
tariff?
overall industry, actually the exciting things. So maybe motivating young people to kind of just develop a career in your space.
Okay, so I was wondering if you're asking me a question about an exciting opportunity with the tariff.
No,
I was a little bit.
Right? Overall.
Overall, absolutely. I've been in, I started in this industry right after my PhD, so it's my first and only sort of industry. I mean, the mission is extremely inspirational if you think about it, this industry, right? You're touching people's life. You're making an impact on people's life. That's what you do at the end of the day. It's saving people's life, improving the quality of their life. And not that many, not many industry that actually has that impact. So that's one. Second, it's an industry that is, it's rooted in innovation. When you actually have a new product improved, it has to have a differentiated property, whether it's improving the efficacy or the safety of the product that impacts that patient. So it's a highly innovative industry. It is actually also an industry that extremely risk-taking, if you think about it, on one hand. The industry, in comparison to the technology industry, has a much longer cycle time. This is one of the big difference between the two. The cycle time in the technology industry is maybe a couple of years, maybe shorter even, with software, in months maybe measured. In biopharmaceutical industry, the cycle time going from the initial discovery to even enter into the initial human trial is usually a decade. And starting from the beginning of phase 1, it's usually called a clinical trial, to getting approved, it's another 5 to 10 years. So it's extremely long. So you really are in it for the long haul. So your resilience is character building. Yeah, so the resilience of this industry is really amazing. And then on top of that, the success rate is really low, actually. Only for a product starting and the initial human trial to getting a commercially approved, less than 1 out of 10 will make it. So it's a highly risky industry, but that's where it also creates a lot of opportunity if you can figure out ways doing things better, faster, and sort of increase that probability of success. So there's a lot of opportunity that's still ahead of us. So it's a great place to be.
Thank you for watching.